going to say next? You don't know and I also don't know. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about some of my favorite cozy at-home favorites. And I've seen other YouTubers doing this type of video, but for mine, I wanted to put more of a small shopping, sustainable twist on it. Not everything I show is going to be from an independent brand or a local boutique, but I definitely try to include quite a few of my recent favorites so that you can discover a brand that you didn't know about, and maybe you can give them some support in one way or another, because small businesses definitely need your support more than ever during these current times. Now, I don't know if this is good or bad to say about myself, but I'm claiming it anyway. I am someone, when I wake up in the morning, I need to have something to look forward to. I need to know, like, oh yes, I can't wait, this is happening today. And since quarantine and COVID-19, a lot of that has been missing from my life, and there have been days that has been pretty hard to get out of the bed in the morning because it just feels like all the fun has been drained out of life. To kind of combat that and help myself out of it, I have been making things around my home just more enjoyable, looking forward to really appreciating the details of the things that I own, and remembering all the hobbies that I enjoy that don't actually require leaving my house. So if you guys know me, you know I am a big fan of coffee, and so I like to start my day off right away the correct way, and that's with coffee. I've showed my Chemex before in previous videos. Now in the past I've told you if you are someone who's in a rush in the morning, the Chemex is probably not for you because it does take some time to get it all going and make the coffee. But if you happen to have a lot more free time on your hands in the morning lately, Chemex makes a wonderful, wonderful pot of coffee. You can actually just like taste the individual flavors that, you know, the manufacturers usually write on the front of the bag, that before I was like, all right, sure, that has cinnamon. But now you can actually taste the note, I guess it's the notes in the coffee with the Chemex, and that's because of both how it's made and the filters that you use with it. The coffee I use is from Ground Wire Coffee. It's actually brewed just about 30 minutes away from where I live, and unfortunately I don't have any to show you today because we just used up the last of it and my husband threw the bag away because he had no idea I was doing this video, but that's okay. I will put a link to it down below. And what's really great about Ground Wire, not only are they a fair trade and ethical coffee company, they actually have a coffee subscription delivery service, which they've been offering and I've been doing for years, but during this time is more relevant than ever. So I'll list those links down below for you so you can go and check them out and maybe get some coffee in your mailbox as well. And to take it even one step further, when I'm drinking my coffee, I like to use a special mug to make me feel even more of that cozy, oh yes, I love being in my house feeling. I am actually a huge fan of coffee mugs. I collect them, and when I started working for myself and getting more aware of small businesses out there, I fell in love with handmade pottery. So now every time that I work an art show, I will cruise around the art show for a new piece of pottery to bring home. This was one of my last purchases from the last art show I did from a Minnesota pottery artist, and you can see it has bananas all over it, little drips down the side, and the artist drew these bananas onto the mug itself, and I just think it's so funky and fun. So it just makes me feel really happy when I use it. Pottery also just has this wonderful textile quality about it. It makes me feel so good when I'm holding it and drinking out of it, and it keeps your beverages hot for a long time as well. Keeping up with our cozy theme, some of the brands I love and follow have really been pivoting their businesses in a smart way during this time. I've been a longtime fan of the brand Yellow Cake. They operate out of Cleveland, Ohio, and they came out with these super fun sweatshirts that all have different quarantine sayings on them. I purchased the one called Distance Casual, and I love it. It's so comfy and cozy and just great to throw on around the house, but you still feel like that little like, oh, something fun and cute to wear, even though it's just a sweatshirt, because it just has a fun saying on it. Moving down farther into our day, one of my hobbies I do really enjoy is cooking and baking. And I would still consider myself pretty amateur still at these. I still have a lot to learn, but I do love that feeling of just taking the time in your kitchen to create something delicious from scratch. And so my cookbooks have really been getting a lot of use lately. I have quite a few favorites, but if you are someone who is new to cooking, or maybe you just find yourself making way more things from scratch lately, I would highly recommend this one. It's called Pretty Simple Cooking. The recipe recipes in this cookbook truly are simple recipes that anyone can make, and one of the things that I like about it is when you start each chapter, they put the things that will take the quickest time to make in the very front, and then the things that will take you the longest time to make at the very end of each chapter. I don't know about you, but I've definitely just started something because I thought it sounded delicious, and then I'm in there deep in it, realizing that, oh wow, like normally we eat dinner an hour ago. Or many recipes also seem to assume that I can chop vegetables way faster than I actually can. During this time, I have spent a fair amount of time on my phone, cruising Instagram, just looking at stuff. And if you are someone who does the same, I would so highly encourage you to maybe look up what local boutiques are in your area and see what kind of sales they're having or what they're selling, because chances are those stores depended on foot traffic for a majority of their sales, and since a lot of them are closed right now or have been closed for so long, they are really struggling. And depending on the store type, some of those stores may even support other local makers in your area. So then your dollars are helping double time, you're supporting a local business in your city, and then you're also supporting a local independent artist as well. I currently have a few things on today that have supported local businesses and local makers, and I'll link them all below. My earrings are from a local maker out of North Dakota. She was next to my booth at a show and she had these super cute earrings. My shirt and my vest are from a local boutique in Mankato that I will link down below called Vivian Rose Boutique. And I have to show you these super cute earrings that I bought. I absolutely love mismatch earrings, and these are so cute. They're little links, and then the artist actually says that you can add additional links onto the earrings. She sells them separately as well, so you can change them up or you can make them longer or shorter. And these are from the brand We the Aries, and I will have her Etsy business linked down below as well. Make sure you guys check her out because she has so many cute styles. Now is also such a great time to catch up on your reading. I love to read, but there's definitely a lot of books that I was like, oh, I'll get to it eventually. Both in the fiction and the nonfiction categories, I've been really trying to get through some of those. The last really great business book I read is called Why Most Small Businesses Don't Work and What to Do About It. If you are a small business owner like myself, I would highly recommend this book to you. It was so great. It's something that I wish I would have read years ago, but I'm glad it's in my brain now, and I'm super excited to implement all the new information I've learned into my own business. When I'm winding down the night, or maybe I am working, knitting away on customer orders, I love to have a good candle going to just complete that cozy mood. There are so many wonderful independent candle makers out there for you to support. They care about what they're putting in their candles, what their candles are throwing out into the air, and their scents are always amazing. I personally have two favorite candle makers that I buy from on repeat here in Minnesota. My first one is Excelsior Candle Company. The one I have here is actually her Twisted Peppermint scent, which was back from Christmas. I got a bunch of them because I love all things mint, regardless of what time of year it is. But she has so many other amazing scents as well. And then my second favorite that I don't have right now because I've already burned through it all. Looks like you could have been a little bit more prepared for this video, Nicole. I know, give me a break. It's called Woodfire Candle Company. My favorite candle of theirs, which I order on repeat, is their coffee candle because again, I love coffee. I love drinking coffee. I love smelling like coffee. I even actually have a coffee. Oh, I should get that. Hang on, I'll be right back. I even have a coffee scrub that I love to rub all over my body. Just kidding. I actually only rub it all over my legs, so don't be weird about it. Sorry, it doesn't look the cutest. It's been sitting in my shower and it had no idea it was going to be making an appearance today, but I love it. I love coffee. One last final thing I have to show you as we wind down our video and thus wind down our day is my favorite little at-home facial. Since I've been home more, I've been trying to spend more time pampering my skin. I've been wearing makeup less. I've been doing a lot of skin masks and facials, and this one from Drunk Elephant, their baby facial, is actually one of my favorites. I have combination skin, but the dry parts of my skin are very, very dry, and I also have eczema prone skin. I can get flare-ups sometimes, and this does not bother it at all. It does tingle a little bit when you first put it on your face, but I've come to enjoy that sensation because I feel like it's really working. It does not irritate my skin at all, and after you're done, your skin just feels like it's been refinished. It's so smooth and wonderful and nice. So highly recommend this guy. All right, that's it. We did it. That was all of my cozy at-home favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be linking everybody down below, so make sure you check them out. Discover a new local business. I've only touched on a small amount of products that each of these businesses carry. I'm not being paid to say this. I'm definitely not big enough in the YouTube world for that. These are truly just products that I have spent my own money on because I love them and enjoy them. If you have a product or something that you've been doing during this time that has given your house an extra cozy feel or just put you in an extra good mood that's helped you out lately, leave me a comment below and let me know because I love discovering new things all the time. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I make lots of videos about being a small business owner, entrepreneurship, sustainable and ethical living, and of course, my fave, thrifting. So if any of those sound delightful to you as a person, I hope you'll consider joining me for more videos. All right, that's it for me. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!